Hey guys, I just modified the uh, device handler for the presence sensor for WebCore a little bit after Adrian's original Bengali modified it for the functionality that I was hoping to add to it, which is essentially basically user status tracking, whether they're home or away, awake or asleep. I had originally modified the handler to add, you see the second row icon to the right, the awake asleep. It is a device.switch for the attribute, so it is a nested virtual switch inside of the device handler. If you notice, you just tap it, turn it on, turn it off. It changes the main tile. The main tile, I did a multi-attribute tile. I updated Bengali's work again, just graphically, basically. He did all the functionality. But all it shows is home, home sleeping, and the third status would be away. So if you leave, it will change to away with a gray background, as well as a little globe icon, as in you're not home, you're out and about. I resized the rest of the icons. They're all the same icons. If you notice on the main tile down at the bottom of it, it says currently at home, 4.11 miles from shopping, which is one of my default locations that's set. That is also right there at the bottom. That's just the status attribute, the device.status. I replicated that essentially, just sticking it onto the main tile as a secondary attribute. If you look at the favorites, you'll notice it's down at the bottom of my favorites. It's not currently tied to my awake asleep sensor or my awake asleep virtual switch that I currently use, which is this one up here. But basically, you see it at the bottom. It will be tied later. I'm just going to tie it with a piston. But down at the bottom, you see that the user is home. If you change it to sleeping, you'll see that the user is home and asleep. And if you go to away, the icon right above it for mode hub control, you'll see that. And instead of saying press turns on, it'll say just away with a gray background. So it'll look like the little icon on the left-hand side. But yeah, that's what it'll be. If you go into the list of devices, you notice it right at the bottom down there, Presence, Cosmo, WebCore. You'll see it says home sleep, or home, or away. And the color, obviously, of the text changes appropriately. And the icon on the left as well changes because they are can change icon, can change background for the tile attributes. So there you go. That's it.